Fauci says the CDC may be considering further revisions to its isolation guidelines for asymptomatic individuals who test positive for COVID-19. Here's that.
There has been some concern about why we don't ask people at that 5-day period to get tested. That is something that is now under consideration. The CDC is very well aware that there has been some pushback about that.
Fauci's comments come after many critics question why the agency scrapped the rule requiring a negative test before leaving quarantine for those who've tested positive for the virus. Joining us now to discuss is cardiologist and author of this book, What Your Doctor Won't or Can't Tell You, Dr. Evan Levine. Dr. Levine, thank you so much for coming on. So this has kind of been a hodgepodge for the American people. It's been 10 days, then down to 5 days. You can get out. You don't need a negative test to stop quarantine. Now the CDC is saying this, that health officials are bringing back, or eyeing rather, bringing back the test, negative testing before you now can leave quarantine. Which should it be and why?
Well, I lost you for a second there. So, I'm getting very confused, and this almost reminds me of the Scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz. So if I ask today, can I go back? I happen to have asymptomatic COVID. So today I can go back to work. It's over 5 days. But tomorrow, maybe I can't go back to work. So which way is it? Is it this way or that way? So it's getting very confusing here. Today I can go back to work. Maybe tomorrow I can't. We need to get healthcare workers back. There aren't enough healthcare workers to take care of folks. If we start testing again, people may be positive for a week or two. So I like the plan right now. They decided to go with the 5 days, wear an N95 mask at work, and go with that. If they make changes, we already have lots of healthcare shortages right now. Clinics are closing, surgeries are closing, people can't be taken care of. You know, I like something called decisiveness, not divisiveness. And this is just confusing everyone. This is not the way to lead us forward.
You know, one of the interesting points, if you listen to Dr. Fauci's full statement, is this. I believe he said the CDC has received pushback. So now they're considering, and I'm paraphrasing, revising. But I thought the science doesn't get pushback and make choices based on pushback. It was based on science. Again, a confusing point.
I agree 100% with you. I mean, they had time to go to their experts to make a decision and keep to that decision. And again, that's what we need. Decisiveness. People want to hear a decisive decision going forward, not this scarecrow, maybe this way or that way. Yeah. That reduces our trust in the system. It's not healthy for our society, and it doesn't help people understand what to do. We want answers, not questions, from the head of the CDC and from the advisor to the president.
We appreciate your time. Obviously, trying to make sense of it all. And hey, a cardiologist understanding the same way that the average everyday American does. So proves that we need a little more guidance and someone to stick to a plan and carry it out. Dr. Evan Levine, thank you for your time, doctor. Appreciate that.
My pleasure.